All right, everyone, how about a singles read? We haven't done one of these in a while, and this is a prime, whoop, I'm just getting settled in my chair here, and this is a prime time to do it, okay? Because every time I pull on you guys, the DFs, right, we get all kinds of Empress energy. I tell you, you're attracting soulmates like flies. It came up in the last singles read, too. This time it's getting a little more specific. Well, sort of. Anyway, as specific as we can get with the general reading. In the singles reads, we fly outside the soulmate cycle. I tell the universe, forget about the soulmate cycle. It's a closed thing, right? It's like a club, right? We fly outside it, and we see how all this growth is affecting you, right? How your energy's doing, what you might be attracting, what you might be ignoring. It's possible. All right. That's why you shouldn't be waiting for that runner. You should be telling the universe, I want the runner or someone better, leaving a void. Because your energy is fabulous. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. That said, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, as with everything in the Singles Reads playlist. So when you find it, though, you're probably meant to find it. You know? Okay. Everybody's unique in a singles read. It's tough to do a general reading for 10, 20, 30,000 people and have it be a singles read outside of the cycle, because the cycle, of course, is like a club. Like I said, you're all in the same boat. You're all dealing with pretty much the same kind of person. Out here, you're all snowflakes. You're all your own little cycle, your own little solar system, if you will. So I try to apply it as best I can, but I can tell you the energy around you just on the surface. I asked, what are my singles attracting? You know, what's going on here? Well, I get the High Priestess crossed by the Hierophant. I get the Two of Cups crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. I get the Four of Wands crossed by the Emperor. You're attracting fucking soulmates like fucking flies, okay? Everybody you come in contact with. Now, this has a very specific meaning, this energy. This could be someone around you, maybe a lot of someone's, well, they want to bang you. Okay, I can put it that way. It's secret, though. They keep it quiet. This could be, if you're sitting out there and you're wondering, you know, I see this person walking their dog every day and they say hi to me. That person secretly feels something from you. They feel some kind of connection. There's some sort of a soul connection there. Could be a light soul connection, could be a big one. I don't know. If they don't have the urge to run, it's probably a fairly light soulmate connection, but they're keeping it quiet. They're keeping their attraction quiet. There's some sparks there, even if they don't say anything. Somebody would like to take a crack at you. The Ace of Pentacles. It's a slow-moving energy, so it just kind of lingers there. But you're putting out a vibe of Four of Wands material. And this Emperor here just tells me you're attracting divine counterparts, but also you have sort of a confidence about your energy. The DFs in particular are very balanced right now within their own inner masculine and feminine. And that confidence comes through, right? And again, I say this to you in the regular readings, I say it here. Even if you're sitting in a corner, crying, shaking, with a cigarette in one hand and a Jack Daniels in the other, you know, a complete mess, you're still putting out this energy. You're still, someone here, some people are keeping it quiet. Now, I can't say who specifically. This could be someone you know that's around you, but I think this is a lot of someone's, okay? I think there's probably a few people at work that are picking up on this kind of thing. People walk past, in this energy, with this layout of cards here in just the pre-shuffle, people that walk past you on the street. You may think just because they don't say anything, you know, whatever, but they think, you know, it's that they're playing kind of a game of hot or not, and you're coming up hot. For sure. They're keeping it to themselves, though, with the High Priestess here. But your energy is outward, all right? You're crossing this. They're this, keeping the cards close to the vest, and you're this. It's very outward. It's your energy is the attracting energy, all right? Well, let's see. Let's pull some cards here. Let's see where we go. Again, you keep coming up this way. Very attractive. You know, people might be nervous to approach. I don't know what that High Priestess means. That's why we pull a reading here. Let's take a look. And this is outside the soulmate cycle. This got nothing to do with your runner. Your runner is not going to show up here because I am leaving that energy out. I have specifically told the universe I am not interested in the soulmate cycle for this reading. I am interested in my viewers and the energy around them and what they're attracting. Okay? That's what I'm doing here. That's it. Leaving out the runner. So let's see. Let's see where we go. This could get specific. If it does, you'll have to apply it. I can't control what energies come in. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table here, let me move those out of the way, is the King of Cups. I was about to say I don't know if I'm going to split this or not. I am going to split it. There's 3 separate bands of energy here. Okay? Main. There's a lot of them. But 3 main ones that make up about 98% of you. Alright? For the other 2%, well, it's weird. You know, they're minor energies, meaning you got some weird scenario going on, right? Where you only go outside once a month, and you know, I mean, it's just like that. But I've got for 98% of you, there's 3 main energies here, and all represented by the King of Cups. The King of Cups in this context is someone who's, you've all got somebody who's holding back feelings for you, okay? Outside the soulmate cycle. Outside this, you do. And I don't sit there and say, well, I'm one of those 2%, Steve. I don't ever leave the house, so it's not. You, for all you fucking know, the mailman's got a thing for you. Or the person at the general store. We all play hot or not. Okay? All of us do. I do it all day long. When I watch TV, I can't sit through an entire TV show without saying I'd bang her. I wouldn't bang her. I'd bang her. I wouldn't bang. You know, it can be as simple as that. But, you know, when I say I would, I mean I would. You know, there's something there. I feel some kind of energy, some kind of attraction, some kind of something. All right, let's see. 8 Cups is scenario 1. Band of energy number 1. Band of energy number 2 is 5 Cups. A lot of blues here on the table. We're playing the blues today. Somebody got the blues over you. All right, we'll put it that way. Third band of energy, again, blue, green. Wow, we got a real theme going here. 6 of Pentacles. All right. Somebody's holding on. For all 3, somebody's holding on to this. Holding on to feelings. Not telling you how they feel. What's underneath this fucking king? See, and they're all fucking soulmates. They're all nervous about it. And soulmate energy can make you nervous, even if it's light. If it's deep soul connection, like with your soulmate cycle and your runners, people book it. All right? That's how you know. That's one of the telltale signs. You know, you knew there were feelings there, but they ran. What the fuck happened? What did I do? Right? You start saying shit like that. That's a deep soul connection. But you can have lighter connections with people. People you were friends with in a past life. Maybe someone you banged in passing in a past life. Or whatever. Who the fuck knows? But they're just very light connections. The energy is very light. They still make you nervous. Right? They still make you nervous. So all of it is this here. It's all, you're attracting this. They'd all like to do that with you. Okay? That said, but they're holding back. With that king there. Let's take a look. I'm going to put the king off to the side. We're going to remember he's there. I'll twist him on an angle. Scenario number 1, 2, and 3. This is the most of you. The most number of you. This is the second most, and this is the third most. You can be 2 of these. You could be all 3 of these. That's why there's no timestamps here after the fact. It don't make no sense to have timestamps because any of these, let's say you're this, right? When I tell you what this is. This could be future influence for you. This could be as well. But for most of you, you're actually like 2 of these. Okay? I'm going to say that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. And I got the Light Seer deck here. And it's interesting. We're keeping with the theme. Randomly at the bottom of the Light Seer deck, on the smaller one, this is the bigger one. The smaller one is the moon. Keeping the color theme going. Blues and greens and water. Everything's got aqua, all kinds of weird things, and blues and greens in the background. Yeah. And the moon here tells me there's a lot of hidden energy around you. So let's talk about this here. Let's just talk about the base energy first. The 5 of Cups. This is someone this is the majority of you. You're attracting the wounded, if you will, the wounded types. People that are, just went through a breakup or something like that. It's just that kind of energy. It's somebody who, I don't know, feels the connection. It's sort of sees you as some sort of a rebound kind of a thing, maybe, or something along those lines. Or they might, in a flip of that energy, they might see that you're in 5 cups energy, right? And that's why they stay away, possibly. So that's scenario number 1. Scenario number 2 here is someone you should probably stay away from. someone who's red flag, a red flagger, a little bit. Someone who's always walking towards something better. They themselves are 8 broken cups. And right here, this is the least number of you. You're about to meet someone that's going to change your life, going to change everything. All right? And if you think about how life works, I know you'd all love a sugar-coated fucking tarot reading. I know. I see enough of the titles from other channels out there to know how many more views people with sugar-coated readings get. But this is kind of the truth, isn't it? Most of the time, most of society are red flag people or somebody down on their luck, suffering from some kind of loss or whatever. The least number is going to be this. It always is. But that least number is a good 5,000-6,000 of you watching. All right. So you got pretty good odds this might be you. Let's talk about, you know what? We'll come back to this. Let's talk about this 8 of Cups first. This is the red flag person. What is this? This is usually, in a singles read, when I see this is someone you should avoid, but it's someone that's going to be very tempting to you, right? You should avoid, but it's going to be very tempting. It's going to be very nice. There's a redhead on that card that's very tempting to me, red flag or not. It always is. This person, whoever this person is to you, around you, they're going to look pretty good. Let's take a look. Let's just take a look. Again, you've got energies around you that are holding back how they feel. It could be total strangers. It could be people you know. Let's just see here. I'm just taking this is giving us the energies of the ones most likely to make it known. All right? So, use your discernment. Let's see. 8 of Cups. Why is it here? Queen of Wands. Let me tell you something about the Queen of Wands. We call her Fakey McFakerman. She's crossing this. The Queen of Wands brings nothing but trouble. If you get into a relationship, male or female, it don't matter. You get into a relationship, I said red flag. I did, rewind. You get into a relationship with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is always, what did I say? Rewind, always looking for something better, I said, before I even shuffled and knew that was there. Always looking for something better. This is someone you might be tempted by, though, but this is almost a lesson from the universe. To stay away. You want equal give and take. That's why the equal give and take one is the one that's coming in that's going to change your life for a good number of you. The least number of you, but that's reality. Tarot is life. Energy. I'm reading energy here. I'm not making shit up just to get a bunch of views. I don't give a shit. I want you to know. Look, you can bang the Queen of Wands. She hot. Male or female. She always looked pretty good. It's my debutante card. It's my socialite card. They're all pretty hot, the Kardashian types, the Paris Hilton shit. Bang that. I'd hit that, but I wouldn't want to get into a relationship with it because it's always looking for something better. It's 8 broken cups. It's superficial. It's materialistic. It gets tired of you quickly and throws you aside for the next best thing. Kind of energy always brings trouble. The Queen of Wands. So there's trouble here. Trouble of brewing. What's on top? 10 cups. It's an illusion. Oh yeah. This person going to show up. This is the second most of you. This person going to show up with all sorts of nonsense. They're going to look real good. Probably, talk a good game and all that kind of stuff. But it's all sitting on a rainbow. You can't sit on a rainbow. It's light energy. It's not physical matter. You fall right through. Fall right on your ass. If this person shows up for you, know exactly what you're doing. They're going to be very bangable. I won't lie to you. Abso-fucking-lutely, always are. Go ahead and bang them. Just know why you're doing it. Make sure you know that. Make sure you can smell the trouble. Don't just believe the bullshit people throw you, because especially if they look good. That's the mark of a con person all the way around. There isn't an ugly con man or con woman on earth. They don't get away with anything. They count on the fact that superficial is what people see. People judge a book by its cover, and most people don't dig deeper. They don't. I'm sorry, it's reality. That's why they get away with what they get away with. And they count on that. They absolutely count on it, right? We talked once about that old TV show Leverage, right? A couple of con men and a hitter and a computer dude, right? And they set up a fake boardroom, right? All they want the person to see when they come in is a boardroom. That's it. They don't want them looking around the corner to see that it's just a facade inside a warehouse. At first appearance, it looks good as long as they don't dig any deeper. This is a red flag here. Why? What's here, which is red with the Queen of Wands? What's here? 10 swords. Trouble. 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 It'll break your heart if you fall for this. All right? You're attracting a lot of things. You could do better than this. Be careful. I'll tell you, I have an idea here. I'll tell you what's red with the... Let's first see what's red with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. Fairy dreams, fantasy. Somebody, what you want to look for here is somebody who's overly complimentary, somebody who's moving really fast, really fast. That's suspicious. What's your fucking hurry? You got a diagnosis from the doctor that you got 2 weeks to live? Why are you going so fast? Why, compliment after compliment after compliment about everything, stupid shit, dumb shit. It's too much. It feels like a con here. Okay? So keep that in mind. You're very appealing. Your energy is very attractive. I told you that, even in the pre-shuffle. And you've been coming up like that as the Empress, and I've been telling you this for weeks now in your energy. It's very attractive. So you're going to attract all types. And this one here, smooth talker, but nothing but trouble. Be sure and look past the surface with this person. Dig in a little bit. When they tell you what they do for a living, well, make sure they got stuff that can back that up. They tell you they're a lawyer, but they pull up in a 74 Pinto. I don't know. Are you sure you're a lawyer? That's a $300 car. But, that kind of thing. So that's this. And that's fine. It's the second most of you. It's the most common thing you'll run into out there if you're single and dating, if you're on the apps. It's not a surprise it shows up as one of the more popular columns. Okay? It's not a surprise. All sorts of people out there making up all sorts of shit about themselves just to get in people's pants. I mean, it really is, but this is trouble. Queen of Wands brings trouble. Always in this type of reading. Now, the most of you, the 5 of Cups, this is the most people watching. This is the woe is me person. Okay? You're going to feel bad for this person. This is the person at work that's been holding back feelings for you, right? You probably have some kind of connection with them. There's the lovers. You probably do. And you get to talking to them in the break room. It's just an example. I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen, but I want you to understand the energy. You get to talking to them in the break room. You've never really had a conversation with them, and the conversation gets going, and you hear about some sob story. Okay? You hear about some sob story, and they ask, maybe we can grab a drink after work or something. You grab a drink after work with them. You keep listening to the sob story. You two compare sob stories because you went through the soulmate cycle. So you got a sob story too. And then what you have later after that is some pretty sobby sex. Okay? Sob story sex. That's what I call it. That's what it is. All right? It's a little bit, it's all right. It's just rebound shit. It's rebound shit. And you need to be careful that you're not the one in this energy, because you'll be inclined to rebound shit if you're in this energy and you're putting yourself out there with the attractive energy that's around you. You're not only this column, you're also this column, because this person's going to see you as a mark. This person here, straight up. Oh, this girl right here is easy pickings for this person. It's easy pickings. They're already sad and bummed out. You just got to tell them what they want to hear. Whole bunch of fairy fantasies. Oh, man, yeah. I don't know what that other person was thinking. You're my dream come true. You're absolutely gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Oh, God. Okay. Right? Flattery. It fucking pisses me off. It used to work all the time. Hey, listen, I was the best. In my 20s, I could talk the pants off any girl. I was great. Even my friends will tell you that story, man. I got stories beyond stories. The shit that would work. And I was this guy back then. I admit it. I'm going to be honest with you. I was this guy. Abso-fucking-lutely. I changed, obviously. I've been married 20 years. I'm fine now. I went on a spiritual journey in my late 20s and woke the fuck up. But I tell you what, that don't mean I forgot. Don't mean I forgot all the tricks. They all still there. Fucking easy. This girl, easy pickings. Piece of cake. No problem. And it don't matter if it's a girl or a guy. It's still, in this energy, you're very susceptible. All right? 5 of Cups. I paid my karmic dues for all that. I did. Long time ago. All right. Part of the reason I do this channel is to give back, make up for all that. Tell you, teach you guys how not to fall for this shit. Crossing the 5 of Cups is the Fool. Yeah. Oh, it's one of those leap of faithy kind of go for it things. Yeah, you could have a relationship with this person. You could. You could meet someone who has a common issue to you. You could. You could. Absolutely. It's possible. But primarily what the Fool is saying here is almost literally the Fool. The right there. Fool. It's not that you're getting fooled. Even the bird laughed. I don't know if you heard him. He a Pisces, It's just, you just figure, oh, fuck it, I'm going to go for it. It's like I talked about. You have a talk in the break room, you hear a story you never heard from them, you guys have a shared sort of sob story, you go out for drinks later, and you just end up in bed. You just do. It just happens all the time. It does. And you think it's love. It might be. It could be. You have a soul connection with this person for sure, because that's what you're attracting. But I'm just saying, be careful of it. That's all. Let's see what else the cards say. What's on top? Yeah, it's you both. Come on. Why am I your second favorite energy reader? Look, Kurt Cobain in pain, or Peppermint Patty, depending on whichever you identify with. I don't really fucking care. This is pain. It's pain. You both have, somebody here is looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking to bang to get over this. Looking for someone to, it's sob sex. That's what it is. It's straight up. Alright? Be careful of the sob story. Be careful of the shared sob story. Alright? It's like energy attracts like energy. Alright? And you may not even be in the 5 of Cups. I'll give you the other scenario here. You may not even be in the 5 of Cups energy. They might be. But you being in your Empress energy, you have a lot of empathy, don't you? Yeah, a lot of empathy. And that's amplified if you're a water sign like a Cancer. Scorpio can go real deep. Pisces, like Flem the Parrot over here, finds this reading funny. Yeah, you could fall for the sob story and just, all right, I'll let them get in the dress. It's fine, male or female, doesn't matter. It's a girl on the card, so I use that reference. You could. What is red with the Fool? So this card backs up everything I just told you. What's the center card here? It's red with the Fool. Let's cross in here. Yep, Judgment. These situations always, speaking as someone who used to be this guy, okay, these situations always create an energy of, how do I phrase this? They create an energy of a new start. Oh, I finally met someone who gets it. Right? That kind of thing. You feel like you met someone who gets it. Whether you're both in the 5 Cups or one of you is and the other one is, it doesn't matter. It's all, you met someone who gets it energy. And because of that, it can feel very strong, like it is a brand new start, like it's a resurrection. It can be therapeutic. I'm not saying it's bad. It can be, if you are in 5 Cups from your runner, it can be quite therapeutic to bang somebody new, to feel like, hey, I still got it, kind of a thing. I can still attract people. I can still this. I can still bang real good. I mean, I don't know, whatever. It can be very that, but this energy, this type of energy between two people has a way of feeling, again, it's that feeling like somebody gets it sort of thing, and you might run with it, okay? You might run with it in your mind and turn it into, a long-term thing, start planning 20 years out and all of that. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with that, it's risky because it's rooted in Five of Cups energy. Okay? Sadness, regret, someone's down, someone's passed away, someone's been dumped. It's very reboundy. Okay? This whole reading is coming out like rebound sex beyond belief. It really is. The Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, Judgment, red with the Fool, crossing the Five of Cups. It's fucking rebound sex on crack. So just be careful. It's not that it's bad to think I finally found someone who gets it, this is a wonderful person. They might be. It's possible. But it's equally as possible that it'll fade out as fast as it came in. Okay, so keep that in mind so you don't end up disappointed in Three Swords again when it doesn't pan out to be 20 years. But you will get some decent sob sex out of it. What's red with the Three of Swords? Yeah, it's a Page of Swords. Keep it light, okay? Keep it light. It's a way of lightening. It's a way of, it's what I just told you. This card means disappointing messages. That didn't go the way you thought it would. Be careful, okay? In the short term, it's a light, airy sort of thing. It's, if you look at the person on the card, right? They got light bulbs for balloons here, pulling them in the air, dancing on their tippy toes on the wall, that kind of thing. Yeah, it can make you feel real good. It can cure that Three of Swords. It can make Peppermint Patty or Kurt Cobain feel really good. Okay? But keep in mind also, it could end in disappointment. Always keep that in mind. Don't put expectations on things. Be careful about that. All right? All right. Okay. Now, the least number of you, although it could be future influence for all of you. Okay? It very well could be. And there's no point in getting sugar-coated in readings. There's no fucking point. This is life right here. These are the three most common scenarios, and they came out. Why? Because you're attracting things like flies. Now, I think this of all the cards here directly ties to the pre-shuffle and this King of Cups. I think this is a specific person that's in your orbit, and they're fucking awesome. They give love, receive love on the same levels that you give and receive love. All right? This energy is around you. If it's not, it will be in the future. All right? Provided you're not broken up over making ridiculous plans with this one when, maybe you should have just had fun with it and seen it for what it is, which is a chance to make Peppermint Patty happy. All right? For a little bit. Get over the Five of Cups. Or help someone else get over it. One or the other. This one over here, this is trouble. All right? If you're going to bang this, it'll be very bangable. But if you're going to bang this, make sure you know why you're banging it. All right, I'm going to clarify this one with the witches. I want fresh cards here for this. Six of Pentacles, why is it here? Yeah, randomly at the bottom is the Two of Wands. This is a whole new ball game. Whole new ball game, and it's someone who's got an eye on you. The intention's been set to approach you. Okay? This is not your runner. It is not. It's not what this reading is. All right. All right. Six of Pentacles. Why is it here? That's my theme song. All right. Six of Pentacles. I like this energy. I'm chuckling at the cards that are flying out of here, or trying to. They're just giving me a peek. They help me read the energy as it comes out. If they don't fly out of the deck, I don't stop. Yep, this makes everything okay. This is nice. It's like the bacon of energies here. Bacon makes everything okay. Yeah, it's better than saying alcohol, right? We don't want to give a bad example here. It's the Six of Swords. Man, is this nice energy. It's smooth water. It's like a nice ride in a canoe on a beautiful lake in a country setting. It's just nice. That's all I can say. It's fucking nice. And if I'd have just done this as your reading, this reading would have 3 times the views this one's going to get. I'm gonna check the stats later, and you watch. I bet you, and if I can screen grab them, I will. I bet you a whole bunch of people shut off the minute I started talking about these two. I don't want to hear this fucking guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck that. I don't want to hear that. Why? This energy's coming towards you. You're attracting all sorts of shit. You're an electromagnet in a nail factory, and those nails are flying at you. Some of them are sharp. You need to know about it. This is fine, but just be cool. This is beautiful energy. It is. But this is minor arcana, the Six of Swords. And this is Six of Pentacles. Now, sixes are forward movement, yes. Okay, we've got nice balance here. But because it's minor arcana, you could fuck this up. Okay? This can be fucked up. There's not a lot of fate happening here. This is just... we'll find out more. What's on top? The Hermit. Jesus Christ. It's a wicked, wicked soul connection. The Hermit. You will know this person when you meet them. You don't have to guess. You won't have to... Nothing. You'll just feel it. If you overthink it, though, you will fuck it up. You will. This has got to be felt. This is from the soul. This is a serious soul connection. This King of Cups and this Lover's card directly tied to this. This is a nice connection. I don't know that it's the brown dwarf that we talk about sometimes, that other deep soul connection is floating around. I don't feel it that way. I think this is somebody you might... Look, doesn't this look like a Halloween costume? Right? This is somebody you might meet at a Halloween party, which are coming up. Or a holiday party in general, because he could pass for Christmassy type stuff too. All right, don't turn down any invitations to parties. And I imagine at that party you will meet all three of these. All right? And if you're anything like my sister, you will pick this one every time. All three will walk up to you, two not so bad, one awesome, and one trouble. And if you're anything like my sister, you will pick this one every fucking time. Do not do that. Why don't you play a George Costanza at these parties? One of my favorite Seinfeld episodes where George figures out that if he does the opposite of what he thinks he should do, everything goes great. Try that if you're prone to this. All right? Try something new. But anyway, could be at parties, whatever. You meet this person. You might already know them. You might just get a chance to talk to them at the office party or at a friend's party or something. I don't know. What is the center card? Red with the Six of Swords. Seven of Wands. You can fuck it up. It's what I told you. You might be defensive to it. You might be defensive to it. I would like to remind you that my wife and I started our relationship with a fight. All right? At a party. So, yeah, you might be a little bit defensive. She was a little bit defensive toward the feelings she had. Right? Didn't like it. Yeah, well, too bad. I'm still here. That said, fortunately, she met me. So, anyway, but at the end of the day, I knew how to get around it. But you might be a little bit defensive to it. You might want to run away from it. This Seven of Wands makes this a fleeing card. All right? Yeah, this is really nice. It's going to feel really good. You're going to feel it in your soul. Try not to think about it too much. What's red with the Hermit? Wow. Queen of Wands. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got to pull on that. That's trouble. That's trouble. It can be trouble, but it's just reading as attraction. It's just weird to feel it with the Hermit. It's deep attraction, but it's with the Hermit. I mean, we have to take the base energy here of equal give and take. It's deep attraction, but it's red with the Hermit. This is interesting. Why is the Queen of Wands here? I'm sorry, I have to. Because, I love it. I thought this was going to be an easy reading. Okay. All right. See, now that explains, the Queen of Wands explains the Seven of Wands. This person might come off, they might not make the best first impression. Or if you already know them, right, they're holding back feelings and they might treat you like the help, you know, or like shit, we could say. All right, maybe. You know, someone at work who treats you like the help, like they're your boss, but they're not, kind of a thing like that. And it might annoy you and rub you the wrong way. It's possible. It's always the case. The best relationships I've ever had in my life all started out on a weird note. a weird way. It was somebody I never thought in a million years. You know? It's true. It happens. All right, let's see. Why is the Queen of Wands here? But mainly this is an attraction energy on the soul level. Your souls are attracted to each other. What's on top here? Yeah, there's that Two of Wands again. And, oh, the Three of Swords. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Crossed by the Three of Wands. This is someone, I want you to give this person a chance. Okay? I want you to give this person a chance. This is someone who actually can get you past, who can make sense of the past, who can make sense of this Three of Swords. It's not someone who gives you the Three of Swords. It's someone who can make sense of it for you. Help you let it go. All right? Letting go of one wand, moving towards another. This one here takes you into a whole new land, a whole new world, right? Three of Wands that you've never been in before. I don't think any of you watching this have ever had this relationship, even if you've been married. Notice I say in past tense, been married. I don't think you ever had this. This is, when I see attraction at the soul level, okay, I'll get to the trouble in a moment. But because I just told you over here with the Queen of Wands is trouble. Yeah, it depends on the context. The Queen of Wands with the Eight of Cups person, yeah. It's the universe saying it's bringing trouble. This is bringing a different kind of trouble. And I'll get to that. But this is someone here, this is an attraction on the soul level. A very deep attraction that could show you something you've never seen before. The trouble that it brings is just that. The trouble is if you're not willing to, if you're still stuck on something from the past, or you get addicted to this Three of Swords, you start to identify with the fact that I'm someone in pain who someone ran from. You may be resistant to this. That again, I said the Queen of Wands explains nicely why the Seven of Wands is here, right? Why you might screw up that nice canoe ride that was crossing here with the Six of Swords. So keep that in mind. This is very nice. And I'm not saying, and it's not someone, I mean, I'm not saying it's someone ugly that you're not going to be attracted to physically. You probably will be. This is a very physically attractive queen. So it's physical attraction, but really it's telling us about attraction in the soul. It's read with the Hermit. All right, this gets you away from the Three of Swords. This one here, be careful, it might enhance the Three of Swords. If you start taking it further than what it is. Take it one step at a time. It's really just sort of a reboundy kind of thing. And this here is trouble. I'm going to see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'll pull one more deck. We'll get the little animal deck here. Let's see. All right, I'm going to pull one card for each of these. What else the universe wants to tell you. Okay? Let's start with the Eight of Cups. What do you want to tell the viewers about the first column? The Eight of Cups. Give me one card. It'll be a new crossing card for the base card. All right? Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Give me a crossing card on that. What else you want to tell everyone? All right. Come on now. You got me shuffling like crazy. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. 10 swords. Boom. 10 swords. I got 10 swords here. This card would be read with this card. I would be using this center card to help me tell you what this card means. The new crossing card on this. Trouble. That's what it is. It's 10 swords. Don't think it's anything. But if you want to bang it, it's very, very attractive. If you want to bang them, bang them. Knock yourself out. Have fun. Go for it. Try some new positions. Yeah? Get crazy. Right? But don't start making plans for the future. It's 10 swords. It's done before it starts. This one. 5 of... Okay, I'll take the card out. I will. Take that out of there. 5 of Cups. What else you want to tell me about the 5 of Cups? Oh, I love tarot. I do. I do. Let's go. Come on now. Come on now. All right. 5 of Cups. Well, we'll take the bottom card. It's the, I used the bottom card on this one. I might as well use it on all of them. It's the star. I like the top card too. I looked at it. But it's the star. Yeah. Again, this energy, this Five of Cups, when you meet someone, this is the majority of you. It's the majority of people you'll meet, especially if you're out on the dating apps. Everybody just got dumped and they're looking for somebody to bang. Or they just came out of a marriage and they're just re-entering the dating scene again. Yeah, it sounds really good. It sounds like you've met your kindred spirit. Judgment is read with the star. It's God's source, the universe itself. But it's based in Five Cups energy. So be careful. All right? Don't be naive here. All right, it does cure. It will feel you have a shared experience with this person, right? But keep that in mind, and that backs it up. Don't get in your head about it. Just enjoy it for what it is. I say that because of the Five of Wands that's at the top. I said I like the top card too. I'll show it to you. All right. So that's that. That's that one. Now let's pull one more card here. What else you want to tell me about the Six of Pentacles? Why not? Let's have some fun. You know, I do these single reads with good intent. I try to help you. I try to point things out. You know, because I notice in my life, some of my friends, my own age, I'm not talking about the teenagers next door and stuff. I mean, I help them too. But my friends, my own age, some of them don't know this stuff. Some of them bring over, especially, you know, most of my friends are women. Some of them bring over guys that are this. And they're excited about them. They're in the kitchen, when the guy's in the living room, they're in the kitchen. Oh, he's so wonderful. He's terrific. Isn't he great, Steve? Do you like him? And I just look at them I'm like getting something out of the fridge, and I look up, and I just give them a look. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me, right? He been here 5 minutes. He asked if he could borrow $20. Are you fucking high? Who needs to borrow $20? What the fuck is that? You can't even buy a loaf of bread with that. But seriously, a lot of people don't realize this. Just keep your eyes open. People show you who they are. Okay? It's fine. This one here, be careful. You might be the one who's tempted to be the runner here. Okay? Make sure you're in that Empress energy. When you go to these parties, leave a void. Tell the universe, I want to meet someone great. That's it. Just say, I want to meet someone great. And leave the fucking void there. And just go to the party and you be you. Alright? Or something along those lines. Either way, whether it's a party or not, it doesn't have to be. This energy is going to make itself known fairly soon. Alright? Sometime between now and the Christmassy type season for sure. That's very clear. Alright. Alright. How much more shuffling you going to have me do? Yep, this is good. We're working with the bottom card here. I'll take it. It's Page of Cups. Yep. It starts out as a small token of love that can build and build and build and build. And look at that. The Six of Pentacles is fueling. I was going to say, what's fueling this? The Six of Pentacles. It's nice. As long as you go at the same pace. It's someone who goes at the same pace you do or has the ability to. They can give love and receive love as well as you can give love and receive love. You might be inclined to be the runner here. All right, this is a very strong attraction at the soul level, but that's confusing to the brain. The brain then wants to get defensive. So what I'm trying to prevent right now by harping on this and telling you this is for you not to become the fucking runner. Okay, be careful. And I think that's part of what the universe meant when it gave us the Emperor in the pre-shuffle as well. Yes, you're balanced in your energy, but I knew there had to be a reason the universe gave us that damn Emperor there. Be careful. You're going to be tempted to run here. Because anytime we have this much attraction at the soul level, it's trouble. The Queen of Wands, that's the Queen of Wands trouble in this case. It's trouble. But this is something that sets you free from Three Swords. It's something that you can grow with. Start at the bottom and work your way all the way up from the Page to the King. And it is, oh my God, I didn't even know the Three of Cups was there. That's beautiful. It's something to celebrate. It is a powerful soul connection. All right? These two are soul connections too, by the way. This one here probably more of what the kids might call a karmic, right? there to teach you a little bit of a lesson. You're not supposed to hang with them for 20 years. You're supposed to bang and leave. Right? That's it. 2 10 swords here proves that. And this one you just take slow. You take this one for what it is. All right? Everybody need a rebounder. Everybody does. It's fine. It's the majority of you. I bet a good majority of you can use it. In this soulmate cycle, there's a tremendous amount of re-virginization, right? Y'all virgins again for a good number of you. All right? So, yeah, sure. Fine. But don't run with it. All right? Otherwise, you might end up disappointed and back in 3 swords, and we don't want that. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do my best. I do my best to at least be entertaining anyway. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck. That's wild. I love that the Queen of Wands fell there. That's awesome.